Grand Rising, everyone. It is Shalonda or Shay Seeking. And yeah, so we're just at the park today. I'm at the part where they really kind of dismantle all the natural stuff. You see, it used to be trees and logs and all kind of stuff here. But this is my first time coming to this part because it traumatized me, okay? Because again, although I look at it as so-called Jerusalem, I don't know why I think of something that has to do with like Babylonian. We also know that this park has something to do with a um, a chiefess or empress, right? Or a goddess, a native or Indian goddess that was punished by her husband and turned to stone because he went off to battle and came back and found that she was promised to him, and something happened where she was given to someone else, again at the hands of someone else. Right? I don't know if it was her father or somebody else that made her go in that direction. Oh, the wind is really picking up now, huh? But I don't know, it just made me think about the whole thing about Jesus walking on water, right? And I can't. Oh, the screen is locked, right? So again, it just made me think about this energy in this lake here. And they've cut it off because I used to come and just walk down and sit on the rocks in the middle. But they kind of threw some stuff here and they kind of took the natural. I just like stuff natural. I like dirt. I like, what I'm saying? I like things to just be organic. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they changed it a lot. They didn't cleaned it up. And, it's kind of more looking like a dog park now. Or some kind of track and field play place or something. Where I like the terrain. They put up paths and stuff like this with gravel. I like walking through the dirt, with the grass still growing on the side. It's just me. So anyways, let's look at this here. People looking at me like I'm crazy. Y'all see? I don't know. Right? So again, could you imagine how people would say he could walk on water? Was it this water here? Was it something like this? Oh, my legs probably ashy. But all right, y'all just get the gist of it. Okay. But really, really, I wanted to say that symbolically, right? Though, okay, like symbolically. Yeah, I ran out of the house and I ain't put myself together really, but I knew I was coming to get dirty in the park, so I just decided to. Whatever. All right. So again, but symbolically, the whole thing, I don't know, was just sitting here. And when we read that part of God saying, kind of like, quit playing. I'm the God of all of your fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You know, and it brought me back to like lineage and thinking about it in that way and thinking about it as, you know, the whole I can walk on water, is that symbolic to just like how we were just saying that is looked at as being a problem or a nuisance because you won't follow what man is saying when it doesn't seem natural to God, when God has again made it so that we can get this nothing and we can heal from it and still be here now almost 3 years later, and that we shouldn't have to, you know, because we're already immune to it now, those of us that have already had it. But it doesn't matter. Man says you need to still get something. So I'm just saying, then the more you don't, the more the pressure is being put on, but the fear is not there. Which is why I think there's this presence of, or wanting to give the perception of somebody encroaching on, right? Or just demonizing or vilifying someone because they choose to, go with the natural mechanisms that God has given for us to be able to have it. Most of us already know if we had it already, and that we don't actually necessarily need that. or the boosters and things like this. But again, some people may think that they do. I like to just go ahead and say I ain't telling nobody what they need to do. I just know what I'm about to do and what I'm not about to do. And so again, it's funny how we're coming up with these revelations right now, and they're making it so, you know what I'm saying, if you're going to be functioning, then you're going to have to get it. Now it's okay, like if you got 100 people or whatever, I don't know why 100, then then you have to get it, or in order to take on certain positions you have to get it. But like I said, when it comes to that instance of feeling as though you are the mother or the creator or a portion of that creator, who are you to tell me what I need to do with my vessel? And that's just the bottom line at the end of the day. So being able to walk on water is being able to say, hey, no more. Those 400 years is over. And I think that what they're trying to do is start another cycle of it, especially when it comes to this energy, like I said, when it's coming to these borders. It make me think that that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to ensure. So again, if I'm behind the border and I'm trying to lead my people or the people, right? You know, it's just like at this point, there's no choice anymore. Like, what are you doing? Like, that's a war. Like, that's more than spiritual warfare. That's a war against God. To just abandon that energy behind enemy lines is just cowardly, actually, first of all, right? To see again how they've been operating in these 2 years. Again, and I want to know who really been, y'all, I'm about to do my hair. Don't judge. You know, who's really in charge? Because I see that there's some more new unions that are going to be built that are going to make the French and I can't remember who else upset. So, just wondering, because the French would have been here, one of the oldest groups of people that would have been here in America, I think prior to the UK or the British, right? But again, who knows what the real energy behind it is. Everything is hearsay. Everything we think we know factual is hearsay. So again, when somebody tells you something and it doesn't resonate, it's okay. Because again, the only reason why the stuff that you believe and you read it word for word and you memorize it and you're indoctrinated with it in those religious and educational institutions is to make sure that you don't think for yourself. So, yeah. So again, there's something wrong with being pagan or Wiccan, which actually just means natural. Or again, that before it was a religious aspect, natural healing, things like that. Oh, y'all, I probably got mud. Yeah. But again, walking on water when it comes to Yeshua and being that child of God, that God, it just makes me think that, maritime energies can't tell the divine or the holy what to do. And once you realize that, that's when the narrative changed. And really the only thing that had to change is that your perception and that which involves you. I mean, unless you're somebody that had to take a certain position of power or something like that. But they're all like, oh, if Biden is getting out there and Trump getting in, and I'm saying, look it. And me saying that is just going to put like more pressure on me. But again, I'm at a point where it's just like, whatever. You know how it is when somebody been bullying you, right? And that's how I always been. I've been that kind of person that I'm cool. I'm cool because I like to keep the peace. I don't like confrontation really unless I have to, unless I'm protecting myself. And at this point, I realize that it's not a game, and I am looking to protect myself and my family, and the people that what I'm saying rock with me. So, and just everybody, hell. So it's just like, uh-uh, mm-mm. And it's almost like Source just waiting. This is what I've been trying to tell you. Forget what everybody else say. You can worry about that later. You know. And that's why I think it's just very important for us to look within and start with that. It is a very empowering thing because that's where Source is. I am. I just thought about we are Negan. Mm. Hmm. So yeah, I think that that's it. I think that the walking on water represents something of a form of stepping into your power. For me, at least, I think. Um, but I was also thinking about waves don't die, right? But then I was thinking that's the fight of your life, for your life, and the life of many others. And there is a flood going on. When again, it was promised that there would not be another flood, but there is a flood. Hmm. I think the first one was in 1640, because when you go back to antediluvian times, it says the time of Noah in etymology, and it mentions 1640. So again, like I said, the times have been altered. The Old Testament is speaking of the old world, the old gods, the pagans. And you notice since you went into this whole institution of religion that the power has been missing for a very long time. It took for multitudes of people to leave those indoctrination stations in order to realize. A lot of people to take their children out of those indoctrination stations to realize. And this scares them, which also puts us in more danger. And it's a spiteful energy. Okay, so God might have sent you this person, but since I'm here, I can take that person away. Okay, so God might have set this up, but you know what I'm saying? We're going to put this law in place and we're going to make sure it goes this way. But it's like my Father in heaven is watching you in that Betty Wright energy. So that's what it is. So again, I don't know. It brings me back to the term black, being untouchable. Is that a bad thing in this time? Have some people been misled to go in another direction and leave the multitude behind, and it's going to be them that's going to end up being the ones that's the footstool because they thought they was going to put their throne above the throne of God? I'm just wondering, because we just waking, realizing and rising when some of these people already think they got everything in cement. And they won't stop. They want more. They want it all. They want what you got. They want what I got. There's no, they don't draw the line nowhere. They just keep on, keep on. Like it's not enough. You ain't done enough. You just got to keep on. So, all right, y'all. I'm getting out of here. Hope you guys enjoy your day, and I will see you guys soon. So yeah, I feel like, whatever something, like I said, whether it's just energy and frequency, I feel like that negative something is planning on coming up this weekend. But I feel like, again, there might be a chance that something may be, low key, you know, amping up even this evening. We'll see. We will see. Because unfortunately, though I cry, there's no one there. I sense a presence in the distance. Because, most people like to plan to, do attacks at night. But they don't understand that soil, that soft soil, that soil that been keeping me nurtured and protected while people want me to remove myself from that area. But they don't know and they don't see what I see. All up and through here, even this part. So there's my stuff back there. And I ain't even been paying attention, so I better go. I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.